We'll wait till Chris is in frame. And 3, 1, 2. And welcome everybody to another episode of the Tri312 Network for our Multisport monthly chats with me, Coach Brian, and with me as always is Coach Joy and Coach Chris. Guys, it's been a couple weeks now, and no, it's been a little bit since our last update video, and in between those we have had amazing many a video of the pre-Chicago Pilates videos. So if you've not checked those out and you would like to get a little Pilates in before Chicago, find those videos by Coach Joy, and you will be very well fit if you haven't already become so for Chicago. So with that being said, guys, over the last couple weeks, I've been out of commission, so to speak, where I've had a few procedures done. So I've been sort of out of the mix, not doing any races, focusing mostly on recovery as well as Marvel movie watching, as we just discussed. So wanted to get a little bit of an update from you guys. What's been going on the last couple weeks? What have been some good race recaps from things that have happened in the Chicagoland area?
Oh, Chris, you had the loop-de-loop, 5K.
So we had one of the local bike racing teams that I helped coach has produced, it's one of the biggest Criterium bike races in the country, the Fulton Market Grand Prix, which is the end of the Chicago Grit Series, which used to be called Intelligentsia Cup for those that remember that sponsor. And new this year, we added a 5K running event on the bike racing circuit before the bike races started. And we also had live broadcasting on TV with the bike races. So it was really a step up in overall production. But it was fun because we call it the loop-de-loop 5K because you're doing multiple loops on the just under 1 mile loop. So it's actually 4 loops was one 5K. And yeah, you did have some people looping other people or lapping other people. But it was fun because you got to see more people and you got to see, the start and finish line spectator wise. It was just a very unique venue. I also liked it because you ran partially under the L tracks and you're more wind protected. So compared to the typical lakefront 5K run, you are more wind protected and it's pancake flat. So a really fast 5K course. The downside is it's end of July, so it was really hot, unfortunately. So the times weren't crazy fast, but they were definitely fast for the conditions. And then people got to hang out afterwards, got a breakfast catered from the Fora restaurant, really nice brunch spot just around the corner. And then you could hang around and watch the bike races, which took place all day long, went until almost 8 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So it was a full day street festival, bike races, TV broadcast. It's my favorite part of the day besides the 5K, which I just helped out. I volunteered. The bike races had a drone helicopter. So kind of like Tour de France, You get the aerial view of the sprint finishes and stuff. And I think it's the only bike race that I know of in the world that had the Cat 5, the novice race, which is at the very end of the day just for fun. They call it the Cat 5 World Championships. It's like the beginners World Championship.
Ooh, I want to do that one.
Unofficially.
I think I can do that.
And it's the only beginner level bike race that I know of that had live TV broadcasting and a helicopter broadcasting the aerial view. So pretty awesome for someone who might be new to bike racing to get that type of experience.
Would there be somewhere that they could go to maybe see a recap or to watch that? Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, the full broadcast is on YouTube. We'll probably post the link somewhere. You can watch the whole thing start to finish. We had pro races. We had all the different categories. You have men's races, women's races. So
youth.
Every hour, youth races. There was even a community ride. People could for about half an hour, the course was open for people to just ride their own bikes. And people were on rollerblades and, almost like penny farthing bikes and just doing whatever you want on there. So it's fun. It's a whole, it's a 1-day festival of cycling, but we added some running to it as well this year. So we'll see what we do next year. If we bring it back, I think it was a success. So hopefully we'll have it again next year. So definitely mark your calendars. Typically the last weekend in July.
Excellent.
So yeah, really awesome.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Joy, it sounds like you were there as well. No?
I volunteered last year.
Oh, that's right.
On the course.
Yeah.
On a corner where they're going high speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was going to die a couple of times.
Yeah, they go pretty fast. Just standing on the barriers when they come around the corner, you literally get a huge wind gust after they go by. So it's like whoosh, 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 then whoosh, you get hit by a big blast of wind. So it's really cool for people who haven't seen bike racing up close in person. It's really, probably right now, it's the only opportunity, I would say, in Chicago proper to see a professional level, kind of like Tour de France type of bike experience.
Yeah. If somebody was interested in getting involved, like actually participating, what would be the process by doing that, especially if they feel like they've become a really excellent cyclist and like, I want to try my hand at this? How do I prepare? How do I get involved? And would the best first time through that be that first timers or that Cat 5 World Championship at the end of that race day?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that people do train for it. You can get lapped out if you can't hang with the speed. And even at the beginner level, it is pretty competitive.
Yeah.
So I when I was getting into cycling, I did a whole bunch of criteriums across Chicago, and I really felt it did, as a triathlete, it helped me elevate my cycling fitness to a whole other level.
Sure. So
I definitely recommend it for anyone who's just trying to get stronger on the bike. But I would recommend not just jumping into the race cold. The XXX cycling team actually produces practice criteriums during the summertime leading into it. And they actually start in the springtime in the Laval Woods area. So I would say definitely plan. Those are done every week for about 6 to 8 weeks. There's a women's only night as well. So it's very beginner friendly. We usually have some members of the team, including some coaches, that are giving tips on how to, ride around other people safely, because that's usually what most people are nervous about, is just being close to other people. So either doing that or do some bike handling skills clinics. Like sometimes I'll do little clinics with athletes where we ride next to each other and we bump elbows, we bump helmets, like actually get used to doing contact and how to protect yourself. Usually that doesn't happen in an actual race, but just building confidence, knowing that if you get close to somebody, you know how to stay safe, basically. And so I think doing a practice criterium is a great way to get into that. So if someone's thinking about doing it next year, look at the XXXRacing.org website. So XXX Racing Athletico is the bike racing team. And there's others too that do similar things, but they're probably the biggest one in terms of, especially for in Chicago proper. And plan to do a couple of those clinics, I think they even start in, every year it's a little different, but maybe April, May, going into June. And then by July, you're ready to do an actual bike race.
Okay, great. Joy, what do you think?
We're going to see Joy in the Criterium next year. She's maybe not.
I see the wheels spinning.
If I do, there will be a lot of F-bombs being thrown. I'm just going to let you know that now, because I don't like the biking portion of triathlon. I will admit to it. I will rather have a longer swim and a longer run. I don't know why, but there it is.
Well, one thing I would like to see, and we brainstormed about this idea, and maybe next year we can make it happen, if we can get a super tri to come and combine powers with the Chicago Grit, maybe have a super duper sprint duathlon where you run one loop, bike one loop, run one loop.
That's cool.
That could be more beginner friendly, I think.
I would be down for that.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things, in terms of cycling, the governing body of cycling is USA Cycling. So if you want to know any more information, wherever you're in the Chicagoland area or anywhere else in the U.S., go to usacycling.org.
Yeah, really good. There's a lot of good resources.
A little plug.
Yep. You can find bike racing coaches, bike racing clubs. So it's a really, really good overall resource.
Or if you want to buy like a cycling jersey just to represent, there you go.
There you go.
Good discounts too with sponsors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be curious actually to throw it out to people who might watch this video to see, would you, if you're a triathlete, would you be interested in either doing a criterium race, or would you be interested in doing a
super duper
duathlon on that kind of like bike racing circuit where you would run one loop, bike one loop, run one loop, just as a way to kind of like dabble a little bit into that criterium.
Maybe
style
we'll
format.
throw the poll out on our metaverse as
Yeah.
well. So
think
on
so.
Insta and Facebook.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
I like it. Joy, any other things that have happened in the last couple of weeks for you?
Well, we're in the heat and heart of marathon training, and literally in the heat and heart because a lot of our long runs on Saturdays have been very warm, very humid. So again, people be careful out there, hydrate, know your body, slow your pace down. Your long runs is not about your pace, but it's about time on your feet and training your body, but also training your gut. So Chris will tell you all about training your gut, but
Yeah, I feel like the last several weeks, it's all been
hot and humid.
training volume in hot and humid conditions, whether people are getting ready for marathons or Ironman
Triathlons.
Wisconsin coming up. So you have
Yep.
a lot of people who are just ramping up volume.
And also air quality. So we have
Oh,
heat,
right. Yeah.
humidity, bad air.
Trifecta.
Yes. But between that and, the Marvel universe of Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Amazing. Which of the three of us, at least two of us have seen. We will maybe have to recruit Chris to come
I do
out.
want to go see it. I just haven't seen it yet. So
Maybe we'll do a very late out of the theater review with Chris and Tara in the next couple weeks.
yes.
All right. Well, great. Thanks for the recap, you guys. Sounds a lot of fun. And hopefully all of those marathoners out there will heed that advice. And for any would-be Criterium athletes out there, hopefully we get some additional interest, whether that is to participate or maybe just come out and watch. And
Or
support.
volunteer.
Volunteer. Exactly. Hopefully no F-bombs being thrown out
No.
either by participating or almost getting killed. So that being said, we're going to move on to our next video, which is going to be about some things that'll be coming up later on. So stay tuned.